Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We gotta go get carbon. Ahoy, salty dogs! My name is Lenscap. Welcome back to Interstellar Rift. In the previous episode, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go check it out. We talk about how to build the interior of your ship, and we built this pretty cool ship. I think it's cool. I think it's cool anyway. The inside is at this point. One change I did make, though, I wanted to let you guys bring you in on. I extended the cargo bay by one area, so it's slightly larger, just for some symmetry on the outside. So that's a little bit better. Today we're going to talk about the exterior ship editor and how that works, and hopefully we're going to build the exterior of our ship so that next time we can spawn our ship in, or at least begin the material gathering in the survival mode of this to spawn our ship in. This game is so awesome and so in depth. There are it goes so deep, but it's almost like the ship editor is a separate game from the actual game itself. And the ship editor is awesome. If it were just the ship editor, I still would play this. But there's a whole other thing on top of this. So okay, but anyway, so it's kind of voxely a little bit. A little. As you can see, we've got, our kind of squarey McSquareton spaceship thing going on. And we've got all these options here. Now, I have the exterior selected. Of course, we can always go back and change the interior if we want to. But we're focused on exterior this episode. Before we dive right into this, I want to show you this. I was complaining last episode about, I don't know how much power I need, blah, 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 blah. If you click on the connection tool here, it tells you. So we generate 2,000 power, or 200 power. We used a lot of ammunition per shot, but we don't have any guns, so I'm not sure how that works. You can click on this arrow and pick different options. So if we want power specifically, that's how much power we use per shot. So I don't know that we're going to be able to have guns in this. Life support, it tells us that, how much oxygen we can generate, how much total we can use. I think it's bugged right now. I don't think that ammo thing is right. But we have 1,200 capacity, so we can hold that many shots at once. And this is how much ammo we use per shot. I guess that's dependent on what guns we put on. So I think ignore this. I don't think that's right. I'm not sure that that's accurate. But anyway, you can find that stuff. It's just kind of tucked away there, and I didn't know where it was. All right, so let's get back to the exterior editor and take a look at this. So similar to, if you guys follow my channel, you'll know that I play a lot of spaceship builder games. StarMade is one of the primary ones that I play, and it's got pretty similar tools, although this game is much, 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 much deeper than StarMade goes. So, of course, we have our regular block, our voxel block. So we've got the one block. You can add with left click, remove with right click. That's pretty standard. You can put it wherever. You can make weird shapes if you want to with that. We have different heptas and tetras and angly bits and stuff like that. So we can use those in our shaping. Of course, there's triangles and corners. There's wedges. There are different sizes. There are different slopes. Like this one is not as steep as the one on the previous page, for example. Or is more steep, maybe? I don't know. It's different. So there are different angles and slopes. There are light up bits if you want to make patterns on your armor. There's all kinds of really neat things. There's scaffolding blocks. There are huge blocks if you want different sizes. So you're not limited to just making a small tiny ship with a bunch of tiny blocks. There's a lot of things you can do with this, and a lot of interesting shaped blocks that you can utilize and really come up with something creative. We've got engines as well. It looks like there are only 3 types of engines right now, and I'm not sure which ones we need, but they don't look very big, do they? They don't look very big. It looks like they're only... It says for medium spacecraft and small spacecraft, but I really can't imagine I don't think I would call this a medium spacecraft. I would call this a pretty small spacecraft if it were me. But even if we take the biggest engine, you know, we can fit like 10 of these on the back. So, yeah, and so we can fit a lot of good engines here. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but we definitely can fit some engines. So we'll need to add in some engines. Sensors. These sensor arrays, I'm pretty sure are decorative, but they're like radar dishes. I assume it's gonna spin. I don't know if it's gonna spin. There are these like antenna clusters and stuff. So lots of cool blocks. Okay, but I figured let's build a ship. I'm gonna play around with some of these blocks and some of these options and see what kind of thing we can come up with. Alright, so I'm making a little bit of progress. This is getting a little weird to figure out, and since I don't know the blocks, I'm not comfortable like doing like a tutorial kind of thing on this, but we can at least take a look at kind of what's going on with this ship. Put a little dish on the bottom. There's some neat blocks, like there are all these industrial looking ones. So this gave me a really cool idea for a ship. You know, I bet you could do like the Millennium Falcon in this ship editor really easily. So we might have to check that out at some point. Yeah, there are a lot of different like kinds of blocks too. All these neat angles and stuff. And I've only done half the ship, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, this is looking cool. This is looking pretty good. It's just about smoothing out the rough edges and making it work. So far. Now we'll build some more intense ships, some more cool looking ships once we've got a better grasp of the editor. But for now, I just want to get this done so we can get to play in this game. So let's start thinking about power generation a little bit. I learned a few things about the power generation. So if we look back inside in our engineering bay, these hydrogen generators we built. These are actually power generators. I thought they generated the hydrogen that we used in the life support system, but that is not the case. So I'm not entirely sure. But these actually generate the power for our ship. But there is another way to get power as well. So if we go back to the exterior, then we have solar panels. We can throw solar panels on the ship, and that will generate power for us too. This is like a passive power generation, so we don't have to do anything to make it work. It just kind of works, which is nice. Okay, real quick, our ship is coming along. I just have this little back bit left to do. I added some more thrusters in the bottom. I'm not sure if I like that. But one thing I noticed, there are these maneuvering thrusters. At least one is required to get a ship to turn, so we have to put these on. We definitely don't forget your maneuvering thrusters, otherwise you won't be able to steer your ship. I just put some on the bottom. I think that's probably going to be good. Oh, I feel like such an idiot. I just figured out the nomenclature for these blocks. So 1-1-1 tiles. These are 1x1x1. These are 2x1x1, 2x2x1, 2x2x2. Aha, that's what that means. Got it. So she's a little derpy looking, but we got a spaceship finally, so that's the important thing. I like it pretty good. We'll do a better one next time, once we kind of get a better feel for how the rest of the game plays too. This was more of a just kind of throw something together so we can check this game out kind of thing. And dude, this ship editor is awesome. I think it's great. I think it's one of the best ship editors I've ever seen. So let's save this blueprint. I named it Mischievous Intentions. We're going to save our blueprint, and now we can go to the main menu, and we can play Interstellar Rift. So we spent 2 episodes playing with just the ship editor. We haven't even played the game yet. So let's do this. Now there's a local server. We can do that, or we can join the official server, which is, there really aren't very many people playing this. There's only 1 person playing on this server right now. So I don't understand. This game is awesome. But let's find a server to play on. We can hop on this one. We may as well. Let's do we do join or do we do connect? I think we do join. And this will load us into the game here. So we're gonna let this loading screen do its thing and commence at that point. Okay, so now I can choose a faction. There are 4 different factions, it looks like. And, okay, so each faction, determines your starting resources. And I assume, like, where you start, I don't know. So this one gives us a little bit of whatever this means. I don't know what this means. There's money. So we get money on that one. We get, this gives us the least amount of money, but it does give us copper and steel to start with, so that's nice. This gives us ammo if we do this one, so we're security there. And I forgot to even put guns on my ship, so that's kind of sucks. Maybe we can edit it later. I think we're going to pick drifters. These guys look the craziest. We're going to do this. And let's see what happens to us. Okay, we got a message. We're floating through space, but we got a message. Anything gonna happen? Oh, loading screen. Okay. All right, here we are in the game, and there don't seem to be any menus. And my mouse appears in the middle of the screen for some reason. I don't know if that is intentional. It doesn't seem to be intentional. But it is like super early access. So now the cool thing about this game is that all of the menus are like in game. So yeah, here's a menu. This is how the transporter works. So instead of like accessing it and going into a menu, you just kind of walk up to the terminal and you pick where you want to go. The menus are a little confusing at first. Like this, you would think is play, but it's not play. It's next. So you can go back and forth from page to page with these, and then the icons vary depending on what you want to do. So we want to kind of explore the station. I know my way around this station a little bit. I've been here before in just kind of like a test world. So there are cargo pods here, or cargo bays there. This terminal, not sure what this does. There is a mining bay. There are 2 apparently. Deposit into resource vault personal. So I think... Okay, so here are the resources I have access to in my vault. How do we check our mail? We have a message too. We'll figure that out in a second. Let's look around a little bit. So mining bay 2. So what is this mechanism? Okay, don't know what you do here. This looks like we need something to figure this out. There's not much of a tutorial. There's kind of a tutorial, but not much of one. Okay, these look like cargo pads. This looks like the mining thing. Aha, okay, cool. Okay, this is the mining thing. We put this in our ship. There's water here. We can take that water. And now we've got water in our inventory. So if we take this down here, I think this... Yeah, we can put the water in that. Okay, and then we can use this. Okay, so now there's water in here. We can use it to make hydrogen, oxygen, or deuterium. Okay, cool. So this is where we get the oxygen. Okay, so let's go ahead and process some oxygen, and then we'll check out this mining thing. Let's see if we can't get this mining to work. So here's a list of all... These are nearby asteroids. So we need iron, copper, and carbon. Those are these 3 materials. Let's go ahead and pick this one, and we just hit mine. Oh yeah, look, and then it mines the asteroid. So this is all automated. Let's see what happens. How long does it take? So it's gonna mine the asteroid. Looks like it's shooting a laser at it. Oh yeah, look, and it got some materials out. Okay, and it just puts them on this cargo pad, and then we can pick it up. Oh, this is cool, this is cool. So we can pick it up and take it into this thing. And now we don't have it anymore. It looks like our inventory's at the top. Okay, we don't need this water anymore. We need this carbon. So we can use this to make steel. We need 2 iron and 1 carbon. Okay. That's mining. I think that's going to keep doing its thing even if we leave. Oh, there's a map of the station. Now, I looked at this map before, and I don't understand. It's kind of weird. I couldn't use this to find my way around. It just didn't make any sense, so... Okay, so now I think what we need to do, now that we've got mining figured out, we're going to have to figure out, we're going to have to gather some materials. In fact, let's go ahead and set both mining bays to work for us. Oh look, somebody was mining water here before. People just leave stuff all over the place, it's awesome. Okay, so we're going to mine this too. And we'll get both of them running at once. Just to kind of utilize our resources as best we can. We can use the hotkeys to switch between materials and stuff. Let's actually make this into oxygen, because we don't want to... Okay, that's cool. That's quick. But we don't want to, like, die from lack of oxygen. Okay, so if we do max and we do process... Okay, so that's going to make oxygen for us out of that water. And then we need to find the shipbuilding. Oh, look, these are quests. These are quests. These got to be quests. Bulletin board. Asteroid fields forever. Mission details. How do we do this? Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so we get reputation, copper, and money. What do we have to do? We've recently been dealing with drones from an unknown organization. Okay, this is a little over our heads yet. We still haven't even got our ship spawned in. So here is the ship editor. So now we found the ship editor in the menus, and that's what we were using before. But there is a ship editor on the station too. This is the fuse box. Okay, so we can go into this. We can build, salvage, or design. So we can go back into the ship editor and add guns on our ship. Let's do that. So how do I load? Escape? Aha, and then we'll load blueprint. And we're going to pick mischievous intentions. And then pick this load blueprint button. There's our ship, fellas. Okay, there's our ship. Now we can add some guns on it. And it looks like I missed a block there too. So let's fix that block really quick. Okay, now let's put some guns on it. Weapons. There's only the small mounted gun for now, so we may have to... Let's put it here. We'll just have 2 guns on the front like that. Yeah, that makes this piece a little bit funky. So we can... Whoops. Yeah, man, I don't know about the controls for this ship editor. They're a little bit weird. Okay, but we can do... we'll need to put this wedge back. Okay, and then we need this? No, this one. And we'll have to put it here, and we'll put another one there to complete that. So now we've got guns. So if we look at this, then... Does this change? 2 ammo per shot. Okay. And I don't know how the combat works, so I have no idea how that's going to happen at all. But we've got some guns. Now, at least we have a little bit of defense if we get attacked. And we could put more guns on it, but that's cool. Let's save. Let's save our blueprint. And now we can exit the ship editor. Wait a minute. We want to go back into the game, though. If we do main menu... Okay, that takes us back into the game. Okay, so now we can do build. And this will give us a list of our ships. Oh, this is awesome. And tell us what we need. So we need 21,000 iron and 3,000 copper. And it looks like we have, I think this means we have a surplus of, yeah, a surplus of the steel. So we don't need more steel. So let's use those mining things to get iron and copper. Let's do that first, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so this is the jukebox. It's just kind of hanging out here. There's like a map as well right across from it. We'll have to check out the map. This is a jukebox. We can play all kinds of different music with this thing. Wonder what rocket is. Oh, cool. Okay, we're gonna listen to some jams while we do our mining. Now we mostly need iron and copper, and I think these are raw ores, so we'll have to refine them as well. But let's go ahead and hit mine. Now I think this is full, so I think we have to take what's here before it'll add any more stuff. And it's hard to get over there, so I had to jump on the cargo thing. I wonder what happens if we stand here while it drops a thing. Where's it gonna put it? Okay, it just pushed me out of the way. It didn't kill me or anything, so that's good. I wonder what happens if you die. I have no idea. So we can take those materials over here to this thing. We'll just throw them all in here. I don't know if there's a limit to how much it can hold. It looks like there is. It looks like that's the max. So let's actually eject the carbon, since we don't need steel. But we do need this. And we do need this, but we can't process them both at once. Now this is full. This is where we made the oxygen before. So I wonder what happens. So it made another one, but is there like a queue? Like, does this fill up? Aha, it does. So this can only hold 4 crates. So we got to take these crates now before it'll spit out more crates. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. This is pretty straightforward. This is actually pretty easy. This is a really cool system. We need the thing where we can deposit our loot. This. So I think now we can take the stuff we made and just put it in this. Yeah, now we've got carbon showing there. So if we put this in here. Yeah, cool. So we can just... This is like our storage. So we can put our loot into this. Now, I don't think our ship has one of these. So we'll have to use the cargo pods in the ship. So this finished, I guess. It's kind of hard to get around because you have to jump into that area. That's weird. So this finished, so we need to pick another asteroid. I want ones with a lot of copper, but I want a lot of iron too. That looks like a good one. So we're just going to mine these. I'm going to do this in both mining stations, and I'm going to get the refineries both going too, because we need all the iron to be refined as well. Okay, here's another thing. I don't know what this does, but it looks like you can put cargo on it. Okay, cargo teleporter. So we can use power to send our cargo to other places. Oh, wow, this is cool. So we can move our cargo around the station this way instead of having to carry it if we have more than... I guess if we have more than we can fit in our inventory. Okay, that's cool. My inventory's full and I can't pick up these iron blocks, so we got to take them back to the storage thing and drop off some loot. It means we're making progress, so that's good. So let's see. This is copper. This is iron ore, so we want to keep that in our inventory. We'll drop off the bricks. Okay. So the first part of this, until we get our ship together, seems like it's just kind of like micromanaging this cargo and stuff. Which is fine. It gives us something to do instead of just waiting while it auto-mines everything. I appreciate that. I like it when games give me something to do, but I also like when they automate stuff, so this does both very well. Okay, so I'm pretty much just running back and forth from mining bay to mining bay. Oh, I'm full up, so we're gonna have to throw some more things into this. Let's see, we want to buffer full. Okay, so this is full. I noticed that we can select this and then... Now, why wouldn't it... The 0 there kind of concerns me, but I guess that's not accurate, because we're making 3,000 iron out of this, so that's good. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Maybe that was server side or something. Basically, I'm running back and forth from mining bay to mining bay, collecting these resources. This is pretty cool, and it's not like dull, and it's not like too much work either. Like it's actually kind of engaging, which is interesting. A lot of games do their crafting is not very engaging, and it just makes for a poor experience. Oh, we're so close. We just need about 1,000 copper. Okay, we can grab that really quick. And then we can spawn in our ship. So let's see if we have any copper in... Oh gosh. Okay, we got plenty of iron. Let's see if we got any copper in these that we can just process real quick. So there's some in that one. Let's check the other refinery. This is basically how it goes. This is what I've been doing this whole time. It's pretty much just running back and forth. Okay, there is no copper here, but we want these things because we don't need to necessarily leave them in there. And, okay, so let's see if this most recent asteroid left us any copper. Can I not? Oh, my inventory's full. Okay, so, aha. So now we can use this thing down here. Let's see, where was it? Maybe it was in the other room. I did see something. Let me find it real fast. Okay, here they are. These things, these are airlocks, which we don't want to jettison a lot of stuff, but here, you just kind of put something there, it launches it out into space. So this is what you do with all your junk. Yeah, maybe we needed that stuff. I don't know. There was loot here waiting for us when we spawned in, so I'm gonna go ahead and mine another asteroid and just leave it there so that the next person who comes along will have some stuff. I mean, that's easy, and that's where we found it, so we'll do the same for them. Okay, let's see if there's any more copper yet. Yeah, there's some more copper, so we can make a couple more ores, a couple more bricks, or whatever, copper, units of copper, and this might be enough, this might not be enough. Okay, so I understand the importance of those airlocks too now. Like, our inventory is jam-packed, and we still don't have enough copper to finish our ship. So I guess we're just gonna jettison some of this iron ore. Like, I hate to waste materials like that, though. But I don't need it, and I need to be able to pick up stuff, so I can't just drop it either. I'm gonna have to jettison it, or deposit it in our bank. I guess I could do that. Okay, so I guess maybe the friendly way to go is to just leave it in the processor. Alright, so we should have enough copper now to spawn our ship in. Let's go ahead and put all these things in our bank. And the ship editor will pull directly from your bank, so we don't have to carry around the materials with us necessarily. So let's hop in here, and now we've got it selected, but if we select something else and go back to it, yeah, you can see we've got all the materials. They're all green. Let's go ahead and hit build. Did we do it? Did we build it? I guess we built it. Oh, there's a lag spike again. Okay, I guess we built our ship. Can I see it anywhere? I don't see it outside of the windows. Oh, is that it? Is that our ship? I can't tell from here. I don't think that's our ship. We don't have that many lights on it. Yeah, that wasn't very satisfying. Like, I wish it like showed me the ship or something when I built it. I spent a lot of time trying to collect those materials, and I'd like to feel a little bit more rewarded for my efforts. But maybe I'll be more rewarded by the ship itself. Okay, before we go, though, I want to make sure I've got plenty of oxygen. So I'm gonna take all of the oxygen I have with me, and we'll rush quickly and put it in our life support system when we get there, because I don't know if there's going to be oxygen on my ship. So this is the teleporter. We can check. Our ship was showing in yellow there, and now we're going to teleport to engineering. If you have multiple transporters or teleporters on your ship, you can choose which one you want to go to. And let's go. We got to hit confirm and stand in this thing, and hopefully it puts us in our ship. So the game crashed. Let's see. I'm not sure if we can get back into our ship. We were on this server, so let's join back in and see where we are. Okay, cool. It loaded us in, and we're on our ship. This is our ship, fellas. Okay, we need to hurry up, though, and get this oxygen that we have to the life support system. I think we need to hurry. That's a little awkward. Okay, let's see if we can... God, this place looks awesome, dude. I'm so glad. Okay, now how do we do this? Oh, it needs carbon, too. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We gotta go get carbon. Okay, we gotta go get some carbon. Where's the teleporter? Here it is. Where's the menu for it? How do I use this? How do I use this? Here it is, over here. Okay, so we gotta figure this out. We were at the black pit before. It's draining our power, so we need to get in this. Is it going? Okay, it's going. I hear noise. We gotta go get some carbon from the black pit. I don't know how to access my inventory otherwise. Okay, here we are back at this place. Cool. It's up here. And it's over here. And we need this carbon. We'll just... Heck, let's take as much as we can. Okay, cool. Okay, hopefully it doesn't crash on us this time. Yes. Okay, hopefully it doesn't crash. Last time it loaded for like 5 minutes and then just crashed, so I guess we'll see what happens. Is it going? Is it going? Oh, I gotta hit confirm. Okay, now it's going. Oh yeah, it took us right here. There wasn't even a loading screen. Okay, so let's throw some carbon into this side. No. Oxygen. Carbon. Drop. Drop it. Why? No? Oxygen? Carbon. Okay, well, I guess we're good. Let's just throw this in one of these cargo hold things, areas, then, so we don't have to keep carrying it around. Yeah, I think I can just do like... Okay, there we go. So we'll just hold it there, and I can... Okay, so that tells me what I've got stored there. That's cool. Here's my vending machine. Does this do anything? It doesn't actually do anything. Okay, cool, guys. We're in our ship that we built together. This is really cool. I'm gonna leave it here because this has been quite an experience. This game is so fun. Maybe next time we'll see if we can't take the ship through its paces. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like on it. Questions, comments, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of this game so far? It's pretty fantastic. So, yeah, retrieve hydrogen. We may have to figure out how to put hydrogen in that thing. That might be why our power is draining. I can't tell. Anyway, if you liked the video, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned for more.